everybody's relationship with their parents is a mess, right? Like, so I look at that and I go, man, there are a lot of things I would do differently. For one, not being a Christian growing up, I mean, I was like this perpetual liar. So I kept everything I possibly could to myself because there's less chance of getting caught. Honoring them then was sort of non-existent. And after becoming a Christian at age 18, there was this sense of, I'm going to start talking to my parents. Unfortunately, part of talking to my parents was, I'm going to download the gospel to my dad in one 10-minute conversation. So I gave him this sermon, and he said, my dad's not a confrontational person. He's not a like shut down your comments type person. But he said, son, are you done? And it just made me realize I can't just, download some gospel presentation to my dad and think that that's going to be well received when he could easily have said, look, dude, I changed your diapers. What are you talking about? And so I learned over the years, even as a 18, 25, 35-year-old, to ask a lot more questions. And once I started going to seminary, my dad started asking me questions. And we would talk just more on a friend level. But even as you talk on a friend level with your parents, they're still your parents. And it's still really hard for them to take advice from you or to hear the gospel from you. And so that has been hard, and hard in part because of my sin and my sort of condescending nature of like, here's what I think you did wrong growing up. And, I think they'd be the first person to say, well, yeah, we did plenty of things wrong. And as I look at my life and my raising kids, I'm like, I think I've done more wrong than you did. But it's just looked much different in terms of, I need to ask questions, and I need to have some humility to realize I don't have the answers, and let's dialogue, and I want to hear your perspective and respect it, and yet in marriage and in parenting saying, I appreciate that advice. I'll sort of think through that and take some of it and leave some of it behind.
Hi, my name is David Wilson. I'm the director for Bent Tree. Why are we doing these videos? It's because we want to tell people's stories. We think as they tell their stories, they bring you into their story. And we think that if you hear their stories, maybe you'll have the courage to tell yours, or that you'll ask other people about theirs. We think this is a worthwhile ministry for you to invest in. If you'll see at the end of these videos, there'll be a link for you to see if you could donate to us. We sure could use the help. Thank you.